Hello guys, today we are gonna play Moral Dilemma. This is my first time playing the game. So let's get into it. We are here guys. Majestic junk.
Hi, you must be here for the interview. You're a little early. Just take a seat and I'll let you know when he's ready to see you.
Sure, I will take a seat if I can find one first.
Oh, and word of advice, if the interviewer gives you a gun and asks you to shoot yourself, just do it. It's a trust test. The gun isn't actually loaded. I think.
What do you mean you think? What? What the printer?
Are you talking to the
No,
printer?
I'm not.
You do realize it's just an inanimate object, right? But hey, I'm sure you knew that already. Oh,
Nice grey
okay.
color.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice shade of gray, isn't it? Not too dark, not too light, just right in the middle. Anyway,
Mysterious window.
okie dokie, he's ready to see you. Before you go in, I just need to ask you to deposit any explosives you're carrying in the box by the door. Don't worry, you'll get them back on your way out. Excellent!
Oh my
We'll
god.
hold on to that for you. Great choice, by the way.
Thanks.
Alrighty, go straight through. Keep walking and you'll find his office.
I'm hallucinating. Let me just casually donate £20,000. What is going on my screen? That was rude. Whoever made that door deserves a raise.
Ah, there you are, right on time. Welcome to the interview, capital T, capital I. I was really impressed with how you did in the screening test, so I have high expectations for you. There's been around 25,000 candidates before you, so there is one position available. No pressure, of course, but there's a lot riding on this. Go ahead, take a seat, or don't. See, that's the thing about this place. You have choices. Do you take the seat, or do you not take the seat? It really depends on your morals, on seat taking. Anyway, let's get to the questions, alright? Here we go. First question. What's your biggest weakness?
Honesty.
I don't think honesty is a weakness. Sure, point made. Not the
No.
best strategy, I would say, to curse at your interviewer during a job interview. But hey, that's just me. Maybe it works for you. You know what? Let's just skip the questions. Let's have you take the practical exam. Test your IQ. But you need to warm your brain up first, of course. So head through to the art room and really soak in the exhibits on display. Make the artist's intellect your own.
What are these art pieces, bro? Bro, I was trying to be nice. The grand reveal. Holy masterpiece. Weird looking room.
Eye-opening, right? Each exhibit holds a million unspoken words. Sometimes I step in there just to think, and before I know it, 20 or 30 hours have slipped away. Time is just a concept in there. Now that your mind is thoroughly warmed up, it's time to put those neurons to work in the IQ test. First, pick up the sword and complete the sample question for me.
Okay, sure.
Not exactly a tough one, the sample question, but no pressure. Just whenever you're ready. Great. Each question is timed, so keep an eye on the timer in the bottom left. Let's begin.
No, I got IT wrong. Yay?
7 out of 10, above average. This level of intelligence suggests a mind capable of strategic board games or advanced sarcasm. Next, we'll scan your brain to calculate a highly precise IQ score. Try not to move too much.
Okay.
Death is a potential side effect. It's not that common though. Alright, now take a look at the results screen on the left. 140, not bad at all. You've actually done really well here.
14.
Oh. Well, it could be worse. Could be 13.
That is true.
How about we just move on? The next part of the interview is on the other side of the office. Sorry about that. You can get some cardio in.
Well, my favorite is red. What if I try blue? Never mind, it does not work. Beautiful signs.
Oh, here's an idea. That there is a teleporter. Let's speed this up, shall we?
That looks fishy. No, please wait. I want a refund.
Oh,
Where am I?
well, that's not right. This doesn't look like the next part. In fact, this looks like a forest? No, wait, a cavern? Please don't tell me you've teleported to the other side of the world. Alright, hang tight, candidate. I'll just need to check
Teleport
plane
me back,
tickets.
please.
Let's just figure out where we are first.
Where does that door lead to?
Huh.
Oh,
Right. So that was some kind of nature reserve room, I suppose. I'm not sure what the point is. I'm not sure why that's there. I was not aware of its existence. My bad. And whose idea was it to put two teleports right next to each other? What's the
for
point?
real.
This office sucks. Let's keep going. No more shortcuts
Just
this
fire the
time.
person that made these teleporters.
The achievement corridor. A place of great significance. At the end of this hallway, there's a button. Now here's the thing. If you press it, you'll lock yourself out of a certain achievement forever. But don't worry, if you leave it alone, you'll get the achievement normally later on.
I'm not pressing that at all. Free compliments? Oh yes, please. Why does this happen to me?
Next, we'll be assessing your capabilities in judging moral dilemmas. This is just a practice scenario, but in the real thing, other people's lives will be at stake. So don't take this lightly. When you're judging a dilemma, I want you to put yourself in the other person's shoes. What would you do if you were in their situation? Be honest. Alright, let's start with a classic. You've probably heard of the trolley problem, right? An iconic moral dilemma. Philosophers have quite literally debated this for decades, but let's see what your take is on this issue. The shopper would like to buy some soup. The options are chicken soup or tomato
Random
soup.
baby on the floor.
But she only has space for exactly one in her shopping trolley. Which one should she add to her trolley? She looks around for the chicken soup, but wouldn't you know it, it's out of stock. Tomato it is. Fantastic. I hope you now realize the importance your choices have and how much impact they have on the world. Do you feel you have a good understanding of how judging moral dilemmas work?
That was a great moral dilemma. I felt I had agency and made a difference in that person's life. I look forward to completing more moral dilemmas. Moreover, I will work for free and would love to dedicate my life to this job.
I'm starting to like you. You might even be in the top
Thank you.
20,000 applicants I've interviewed. Well, top 25,000. Let's be reasonable here. Although, as much as you liked it, candidate, I think we can raise the stakes just a tad. Let's see what else we've got here. This man has hacked into every nuclear arsenal in the world. At the press of a button, he could launch all of them simultaneously, likely resulting in the mass extinction of every
Yeah, I don't
living
care,
creature
just
on
press it.
Earth, including all of humanity. Here's your choice. Should he press the button or not press it? Okay then,
I'm
that's
built different.
interesting. You're the first ever person to choose that option. Sure, it's all a matter of opinion, and I can't say one decision is strictly the correct one. That would go against the very essence of what a moral dilemma is. However, maybe we should have a little chat later on about how it's generally not a good idea to, end the
Sure.
world. Okay, here's what we'll do. I'm going to be honest, it's not looking great for you. I'm just about ready to throw you into the incinerator. Throw your application into the incinerator. But we can try one last thing. A visual intelligence test. If you excel in this, all could be forgiven.
Nice. Excuse me, sir.
What's wrong? Just walk around it? Listen, I'm not going to wait around for you, candidate. Figure it out. I'll wait up ahead.
Fine. While he can talk. Bread. Oh man. Sure. That was wholesome. Let's go the other way.
Candidate, can you join me in here quickly? Don't worry, it won't take long. Alright, look, I think it's time I come clean about something. Let's take a trip down memory lane, shall we? Remember when you used that teleporter earlier and, well, it sent you to what you thought was the middle of nowhere? Oh, what a time that was. You popped into that nature cavern, trees, plants, all of it, just sitting there like you were on some grand adventure. I'll admit, where are you going, candidate? You can't just wander off during a flashback. That is not how flashbacks work. This is definitely not part of the office. Were you really so bored by my rambling that you invented a whole new section in your imagination?
Yes.
Okay, you've had your fun, but enough is enough. You need to snap out of this right now. Please?
Number.
Very well, you leave me no choice. I'll just have to scare you out of it. Nothing like a good old fright to wake someone up. And don't get me wrong, it's gonna be a big one.
Oh no.
Something that'll leave you traumatized. I'm talking reoccurring nightmares for years. Last chance, candidate.
I don't care. Scary music playing.
Boo.
Is this the jump scare?
Look, in my defense, our budget was tight. I mean, what do you expect? An eldritch horror or something? They're expensive, you know? No, this is the best we've got. Can you at least pretend to be scared?
Sure.
You know what?
Aye,
I'll just
aye,
give you a
aye,
healthy
aye,
jolt
aye,
of
aye, aye,
electricity.
aye, aye.
That'll do the trick.
Ow.
Here's the thing. When you use that teleporter, you didn't just transport from one room to another. You died. Not in the traditional sense, obviously. I mean your original self, the one who stepped into that teleporter, they're gone. Dead. What you are now, well, you're a clone, a copy, a version of the original.
So I'm an imposter.
It's complicated. The teleport doesn't actually move you. It makes a perfect copy of you at the destination, and while the original body, it gets destroyed. That's just how these things work. You're technically not the same person who stepped in. You're just a perfect copy with all of the original's memories. So yeah, you died. Figured I should mention that. Anyway, not a big deal. Water under the bridge, really. You probably won't even remember it after a good night's sleep. Right then, let's get back to your interview.
Guys, I'm just going to end the video right here.
It's best if we just move on and don't talk anymore about it.
So that is it for part 1, guys.